to Shamrock Rovers Fan TV, and today is my match preview for Shamrock Rovers against Dundalk in the FAI Cup final. Now, I'm so excited for this game. It's great to be back in the FAI Cup final. Last year, we played Dundalk in the FAI Cup final, and we won. It was on penalties, 4-2. Gary ONeill scored the winning penalty. Now, Aaron McEneff got a penalty in the last minute, but Michael Duffy got an equaliser to bring it to extra time. Nothing happened at extra time, and it went to penalties. It was an even game, but Rovers were the better team, and I think Rovers deserved it. Dundalk were champions last year, so everyone would have said they would have won it. And the thing could happen this year where the champions don't win it. But I'm fully confident in the Rovers, lads. We've been brilliant all season, and to do an unbeaten double would just be insane. I'm going to get to my score prediction later on in the video, but I'm really confident for this game. Unfortunately, Stephen Bradley won't be able to be on the sidelines, but I'm sure he'll be at the game. He's been a big influence and a big part of us getting to the final, so it's a big shame that he won't be playing or won't be on the sidelines. That's what I meant, on the sidelines. Most of these players won last year, and now they know what it's like to win the FAI Cup, and it was a great feeling for them, so I'm sure they really want to do it again. Now, a big part of the game, there won't be fans, which it's really annoying and it's really sad. But I'm hoping, and hopefully we will, and it's looking better now that we're going to have fans back next season, or near the end of next season, or at least soon. So I'm going to get into my starting 11, and in goal, Adam Mannion. He did really well last year, saved the penalty in the shootout in the FAI Cup final, has been brilliant all year, so we really do need him in this game. Now, 5-4-1 formation, and at left wing back, I'm going to go with Danny Lafferty. Now, I wouldn't be risking Sean Kavanagh. I know he's been doing well since coming back, but it's been near the end of the season, and really, I think Stephen Bradley might have been playing him to get into this game. Now, I have a feeling he will play, but I wouldn't start him. I'd put Danny Lafferty in. I know Lafferty's been out with an injury, but both of them are only coming back. And Lafferty's played more this season, and he's had a better season because Cavo hasn't really been able to play much this season. But Lafferty's done really well, so I'd put him in the squad. And at right wing back, Ronan Finn. Now, Finner has been terrific this season. Did really well last year. I know not really any players last year's FAI Cup final. I know not a lot of players had a big man of the match performance, but he did well. He's done really well at right wing back. And I'd say everyone would admit that, as it's not his normal position. He's a captain, a leader, a legend, and we need him for this final. As the first centre-back, Joey O'Brien, this man, he knows what it's like now to win a FAI Cup final. He loves the club, he's a Rovers fan, so I'm sure he'll want to get the double this year. Beside him, Lee Grace. Lee did really well last year. He could hardly watch the penalty shootout, he was that nervous, but we got there in the end. And it was great to win another trophy, and I'm sure Lee will want to win this one this year. I think every player will, and Lee could be a big part of this. And to finish off the defence, Roberto Lopez. He been a big part of our success this year, and last year's FAI Cup final, big part in that, and getting there even, and doing well last year, getting second place. So Pico really has to play. As the first centre midfielder, Gary ONeill. Now, he hasn't been playing the last couple of games. I don't think that's injury. Maybe picked up a little knock, but I think it could be because he's getting him ready for this game. Stephen Bradley is. And we really do need Gary ONeill. He's a really good player, and he does a lot of work that people don't really talk about, and I think it does need to be talked about. And beside him, Aaron McEneff. Now, him and Gary ONeill are both brilliant players, and everyone talks about his work, but it's very deserved. And I think Gary needs to be talked as well, like that. They've both been brilliant this season, and were brilliant last year, and I'm sure he'll be a big part in if we do win this, and he was a big part of us winning the league. As the left midfielder, Burke. Now, he's a Rovers fan, as we like Joey, and I'm sure he wants to win this. Every player does, but Joey O'Brien said this, it's better when you're doing it for your own club. And I'm sure Graham, he knows what it's like to win an FAI Cup final now, and he wants to do it again. And it's the right midfielder, Jack Byrne. He has been You can't put it into words. He's been superb. He really has to play. It was a brilliant penalty he scored in last year's cup final, and I'm really hoping he can do something like that again. Jack said it a few days ago that he loves playing for the club, and I'm hoping everyone is loving playing for the club, and they really do look like they are, and they're doing really well for the club. So Jack has to start. And up front, Aaron Greene. Greener, he tries so hard. He puts in his eye. You can see he loves the club, and he really wants to keep progressing. Brilliant player. His speed it's there. He has a lot of speed. Even though he's starting to get older in his career of football, but his speed is still there, and he's rapid. When he's through on goal, if he can get into the back of the net, if the ball's way in front of him, he'll still get there. So now it's time for my score prediction. Now, it is a hard one because cup finals like this are always cagey. Last year, you saw that. It was a very cagey game. But I think Rovers will get it, so I'm going with 2-1 Rovers. I think Roberto Lopez will score, and I also think Aaron Greene will get a goal. And for Dundalk, I'm probably going with Jordan Flores. I think it could be a consolation goal. So before I end the video, my words are to the players: go out there and do your best. If we get the double, as I said, without losing a single game, it will be incredible. So as I said, go out there, do your best, and win the cup. Come on the Hoops!